Within the hustle and bustle that is Las Vegas, Nevada, sits a cornerstone of mixed martial arts training, Xtreme Couture, where inside you will find UFC stars and fast-rising prospects alike training with the same goals in mind, MMA immortality. Today, we single in on undefeated amateur fighter Jose Carrasquero as he steps in to the cage this Saturday at Cage Wars 41 with an opportunity to become the #1 contender for the Cage Wars 170-pound title. Standing in his way is a Canadian grappler, Nolan Brandt, who takes a 2-fight finish streak into his Cage Wars debut against Jose. Jose is a proud Venezuelan. He's officially been in Vegas and at Xtreme Couture for a year. Before settling down at Xtreme Couture, he went to another cornerstone of mixed martial arts training, the American Top Team in Coconut Creek, Florida. Within the year that he has been at Xtreme Couture, he's made 4 Cage Wars appearances, quickly becoming a fan favorite in the upstate New York area. 2 of those 4 appearances ended in finishes. In his first amateur mixed martial arts fight, he finished the fight in the first round with a rear naked choke after completely outmatching his opponent on the feet. In his third fight with the promotion, Jose stepped into the cage with a chance to become Cage Wars 185-pound kickboxing champion. With calculated strikes to his opponent's liver throughout the entire fight, Jose forced the cage side doctor to step in and crown him the 185-pound Cage Wars kickboxing champion. Jose is in a very unique situation because if he wins on Saturday night, he will be leaving Cage Wars 41 and Schenectady, New York, with his next opponent already lined up, as Isaiah Sakiao will be taking on Jonathan Piersma for the vacated 170-pound title. Jose said that he does not care about who his opponent is next if he wins on Saturday night. He knows that the training that he has received at Xtreme Couture will have him prepared for either Sakiao or Piersma. Even though Jose is 3,443 miles away from his birthplace in Valencia, Venezuela, he has found himself a home at Xtreme Couture. When we interview veteran fighters on the podcast, we ask them all the time to give the younger fighters advice. Most of the time, you'll hear the veteran fighters always say, find yourself a good gym. And Jose has found himself one of the best in the nation. If this is what Jose has done with a year at Xtreme Couture, could you imagine what he's going to be like in 5 years with the training partners and the sparring that he has up to 7 days a week? And with the flexibility of his job as an Uber driver, the sky is the limit for this Cage Wars welterweight prospect. No matter the outcome of his fight on Saturday night, we could all be witness to an MMA star in the making, but only time will tell.
Give up, never back down. The time to move, yeah, it's right now. Never give up, never back down. I'll find a way to save you right now. As it all unfolds, this is the story told. These are the words that define you. Our life is lost. It's time that the world is awoken. There's no turning away, the truth is right in your face. If you would just believe, then you could leave this place. I've been through it, I've been down that road. And the longer you stay, the more you lose the control. So hold your breath and begin to exhale. Cause in the end we're all monsters with a story to tell. And the only thing that's stopping us from ever succeeding is the way we see ourselves and not ever believing. Hey! It's time that we join our hands. It's time that we make a stand.
After a long day of training, Jose loves to play soccer, but he also loves to get a little taste of home. And Arapa's authentic Venezuelan food on the other side of the strip does just that for him. The proud Venezuelan can't get enough of his culture and their amazing food. even with all this amazing food in front of us, Jose wanted to talk about this Saturday's #1 contender fight and what the future has in store for his MMA career. With that type of desire and dedication, I have no doubt that Cage Wars has an MMA star in the making, and after Saturday night, they might have their next #1 contender. One thing you can count on is that this welterweight is going into Cage Wars 41 to steal the show.